Hello, hi everyone. It's Anita here. Thank you for joining if you're joining live. And thank you if you're watching the replay as well. Yeah, my name's Anita Olivacce, and for the last few weeks, we've been connecting in with universal intelligence and asking questions and bringing answers through to help people in their lives. So these answers are coming from a space of truth. It's like higher guidance, that deeper wisdom within us, just accessing that space and bringing through the love, the healing, the insights to really help people in their specific lives in any area, and helping also to clear any blocks to create momentum as well. So yeah, if you're new, welcome. And if you're new, please let me know as well in the chat. I don't see any comments coming up yet, but if you're joining me live, please let me know where you're joining from. I'd love to see who's joining today. I'm really excited. I'm feeling excited for some reason. So yeah, it's good to be here. And I'm looking forward to this session, this gathering, this call today. And yeah, just how this works, that is, if you have a question that you'd like some insights about, it could be any question about your life in any area, health, relationships, career, connection, finances, or any situation that's going on that you'd like some higher guidance on, then please let me know in the chat. I'm just going to check the chat if there are any comments. Not yet, but it's okay. As we go on, if you have any questions at any time, just pop them in the chat. And what I'll do is I'll tune in for you and bring through some answers. If anyone can hear me, I'm not quite sure if anyone can hear me. So if you can hear me, please let me know. Maybe give me a thumbs up or just let me know yes, just to make sure that I'm here with you live and someone is here. Oh, perfect, Shan. Thank you for joining. Looking forward to it from Shirley, South Africa. Oh, thank you, Shan. Yeah, me too. It's exciting. And thank you, Janie. Oh, perfect. Thank you for letting me know. That's wonderful. I can keep going now. That's perfect. And great, Shan, that you're in South Africa. It's wonderful. Oh, it's so good to always know where people are calling from as well. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I was going to share, you could say it's like a meditation, but really it's just kind of like guidance, if you like, to just bring us into this present moment. So we're all together, all on the same page, and just, yeah, beautifully connected, and just help us, bring calm, clarity into our lives, stillness, and just get into a space of peace. So if you'd like, you can join as I just kind of guide you through this. And if you don't want to, that's fine as well. That's all perfect. So I'm just going to start to guide everyone through this in a short meditation. And you can have your eyes open or closed. You can have them open as well. It's going to help you come into this present moment. So if you just become aware of your surroundings, wherever you are, just start to look, gaze around the room or space that you're in right now, and becoming aware of the sounds around you. You're just noticing the sounds. You're not labeling what you see. You're just allowing your gaze to move around. And now just becoming aware of your feet on the ground, of your legs, and of your torso, your arms, your hands, your neck, and your head. Taking some nice deep breaths in through the nostrils, out through the nostrils, breathing in, and just breathing out, breathing in, and just letting go of any tension from today on the out breath, breathing in and breathing out. And just again, take a look at your surroundings without labeling. Just allow your gaze to move around the room. If the mind does come in, just notice that and bring your awareness back to what you're looking at in front of you. And just become aware of your breath now as it comes in and as it comes out. And bring your attention down to your heart center, center of your chest, still keeping your awareness on the sounds around you and the sights around you. Taking some nice deep breaths in and out. Becoming aware of your feet on the ground, and becoming aware of your legs and your whole body now, your arms, hands, wiggling your fingers, your neck, your head. Taking some nice deep breaths and coming into this space. And it's perfect. That was just a short, guided process just to bring all of our attention here and now. And you can do that anytime during the day. If you find yourself caught up in thoughts or, scattered or lost or not here, then just use whatever you can to bring yourself into this present moment where all of your energy is and all of your power is. The power to change your life, the power to do whatever you want to do in your life. So I hope that helped. And with this session today, please, if you have any questions, and start to put them in the chat. And I look forward to answering them. It can be on anything. It could be guidance. It could be a problem that you have or that you're struggling with, and you just like help to see clearly, get some clarity. Or it could just be that you may feel blocked. There's a block that you'd like to shift in an instant with some truth. Because these blocks we don't have to hold on to. We may have been holding on to them throughout our lives in our subconscious minds, but we don't need to carry them forward to affect the rest of our lives and to affect future generations, like passing it on, these beliefs and blocks. We can just heal them with some truth from our higher self. If you'd like to do that, let me know. If you have a question, please put it in the chat. And on that note, I just wanted to let everyone know that, at the end of last week, I received the guidance that I need to take 2 months off. I haven't been taking a break in a while, and it was very clear. That guidance was like, no, you have to do it now. So next week will be the last one for this year, because I think I'm going to come back in January. So if you would like to have any questions then, please come to next week's one as well. But it has been a pleasure being here and meeting everyone as well. Thank you. And if anyone would like to share anything as well, like share your experiences, or if you had a cool story that you'd like to share, or anything even on your growth, your journey, even an insight that you had of your own, or your connection to your own wisdom, then please share that as well, because I love to hear stories and see people's transformations and what they're learning along their path and on their journey. Okay. Well, I'll give a few moments. If no one has a question, okay, so a question has popped up. Jeannie, am I on a good path with my health? Perfect. Okay, so that's great. So thank you, Janie. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to tune into Janie, into your higher self, into Janie's higher self, and just have a look at the question that's come up that you're asking, am I on a good path with my health? And Janie, if anything doesn't resonate with you, please let me know as well so we can have a look at that. But let's see, because something's already popping up. I just want to make sure I'm getting a really clear picture. Give me 1 second, Jeannie, because what's popping up I'm seeing is about your heart and brain. It's quite a few different things coming up with your health. Is there anything in particular, Janie, that you'd like to look at? If you could be specific, because right now I'm seeing a lot of different things that you can do. I'm seeing like heart, the brain. I'm seeing about something affecting your gut and juicing. So is there anything specific? Because it's like showing me like it's like the nervous system or going down your body, but showing me all these different things about your health. So yeah, please let me know what specific thing you would like to look at in regards to health. Because the more specific we are with these questions, the more specific the answers can be. Because it's like the universe is infinite and there's so many answers available, and this infinite intelligence is available on tap. That if we can be specific, we can kind of narrow that down to what we want to know very specifically, and then we can get a really specific, clear answer. Perfect. So I'll give you a few moments, Janie, to share with me what you'd like to know about the health or what you'd like to look at, and then I can just tune in specifically about that. Yeah, there is a lot. Yeah, what would you like to look at, Janie? Stress, and now that I'm getting on track. Okay, perfect. Great, thank you. Thank you, Janie, because as I read that, it's like that whole picture of what I saw just shrunk down and showed me to what we need to look at here. Okay, so yeah, and that makes sense about the nervous system, the brain, and all these things that were coming up. Okay, so when you spoke about feeling out of whack, it was really about, like, what I'm seeing is this inner feeling of like being out of balance. And it feels like you're tilting, like there's not 2 feet on the ground. It's like I'm trying to balance, like I'm trying to put my foot down, but I'm not, I'm like out of balance. So it's like wanting to be grounded. That's the first thing that comes up. So a grounding meditation or a grounding meditation is coming through. I'm going to see if it just feels like what I can see is like this swirling energy going down into the core of the earth or something. It feels like you'll have your own visualization or meditation or something to connect you down with the earth's core. If you can see that and just practice that, seeing that for a few days and feeling that, because I'm really feeling this grounding that you want at a deeper level to feel grounded. And it's going to help bring that foot, the other foot where I'm seeing, down onto the ground, so then you feel more stable inside, because it's just this feeling of feeling out of balance, but in terms of not feeling centered, so wanting to be more centered and grounded inside. Perfect. So that's the first thing. Next, what's coming up is about calming the mind, to do with stress. And it's like what your higher self is showing me is don't take on other people's stuff. Like if you can like push it back or something, like what's coming up is like having some strong boundaries, putting some boundaries in place. And it's like focus on you, like with this self-love. And I'm seeing like, again, I'm brought to that, your nervous system, like down the spine. I'm seeing cleaning everything out, like clearing energy. So if there, it's like flushing things out. So if there's like a way you can connect, what I'm seeing is like connecting up to source or whatever you want to call it, or the sun even, and allowing like this cleansing energy to just go through you, through your whole body, this beautiful white light or something just going through your body down into the earth, and then that spiral of the grounding comes in, and it's like running energy, just really clearing your channel. That's what I'm seeing, to really put you in this clear, calm space. And in terms of calm, it's really about connecting with your heart. That's going to silence the mind. So whenever you can, bringing your attention to your heart and just breathing in that space, it's going to calm the mind, and it's also going to connect you with self-love. Perfect. That's good. Yeah, that's good. It feels like that's good to help you with the stress, just not taking on other people's stuff. And yeah, like putting yourself first, giving yourself that time to connect before doing things. Perfect. Cool. Thank you, Janie. That was wonderful. That was good. That was so cool. I hope that has helped you. It's just cool how the information is like there, and then it kind of focused down, and then it kind of opened up. So I really hope that's helped, Janie. Do you have any questions about that, or is that okay? You're welcome. Perfect. Oh, you're so welcome. That's wonderful. Cool. It's so lovely seeing this, like, yeah, being able to connect with ourselves and connect into this field and see all these different things and help others with them. Because it really does help shift people's lives when they can make those changes and stuff. Is really cool. Okay, so Shan, what's your best advice to dealing with 1 minute? Okay, before I read this, I'm just going to give that to Janie. Thank you, Janie. Okay, I'm going to connect in with Shan. Okay, what's your best advice to dealing with hostility in the work environment, especially when jealousy by others is a role player? Okay, perfect. So let me just connect in with you, Shan, to see specifically. Okay, first there's a question coming up about, so you can answer this in the chat if you like. It's like, okay, the question is about the environment and the job that you're in. It's like, there's like all mixed questions now. Let me just get the specific one. Okay. Okay, right now what's popping up is one that just jumped out. This might seem unrelated, but it's like, what excites you about that job? That's the kind of question. That's the first one. But it was like, is the job or is that environment fulfilling you, like nourishing, nurturing you? Is it just one person or people? What is the environment like? Like what I can see is like you assessing or reassessing the work environment. So Yeah, that's what's coming through. Could you, if you're open to, you don't have to, but could you write your answer to that question, like what excites you about that work that you're doing? And also, is the environment, is it nurturing and nourishing you? Or, and this is extreme, or is it toxic? Now, it doesn't mean it is toxic or it is nurturing, but I just want you to kind of tune in now and just feel into that. And then we'll have a look at the jealousy part that's coming up. If you want to, you can write that. What excites you? And is the environment nurturing? Is it toxic? A school environment. I love the children. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. Okay, cool. Okay, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, because it was like your higher self wanted you to connect with passion or what excites you, what you love about, what you like about it, what you love about it, to focus on that. And in terms of jealousy with other people, what I saw was that to focus on yourself. And I felt like that there can be energetic attacks, but don't see that as harmful. It really feels like this jealousy or these energetic attacks, which can happen just unconsciously, it's just coming from a place where it feels like you're in this space of growth, like you're growing, and you're enjoying it. But the other person, where this energy is coming from, yeah, don't want to grow. Like they don't want to do certain things that it's like you're holding up a mirror and you're giving them the option to grow, to play, or to whatever, expand in their own way. But they're saying no. They're like resisting that, they're rejecting it. And that's where the energetic attack or that jealousy thing's coming in. It's just with them saying no to themselves. It's like you shine a light on greatness, like of what's possible, and to be in joy and to play and to enjoy. And some people don't want to see that. So just naturally, unconsciously, it just shows up as it just happens unconsciously, and it's like they push that away, and then pushing that away, how it appears or manifests is just this jealousy feeling. So what I would say and what's coming through is like, don't take anything personally from these people, like from this moment, if it ever happens. And like, I can see you cutting cords as well. Yeah, because you don't need that energy near you, or in you, or around you, or anything. So it's like, if there are certain people who you know where that comes from, then seeing them and just cutting all cords from them and doing it as often as you need to feel like just peace again in your own energy and feeling whole. Because it was really about you kind of creating this shield or bubble. I don't want to be like we're separate or anything, because we're not separate, but it's just protecting your space. So you stay in like an elevated space so you can enjoy your work. So really kind of honoring yourself, and that self-love is coming in. So really kind of disconnecting from those people. It can be like if you have to make conversation or interact, you can do that, but it's like, or you don't have to, it's just like a cut down the middle. Like you don't have to entertain that. Yeah. And like finding people as well who do want to play at your level. So I'm really seeing like play, like this idea of just like enjoying things, enjoy, then kind of gravitating towards those people. It could be in that work environment, but it doesn't have to necessarily be in that. Anything that's going to bring joy in your life. I hope that has helped you, Shan, and I hope I'm saying your name right as well. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Let me see if there's anything else there. I can kind of see this energy, so let me just see if there's what's coming up that wants to come through for you is that a way to protect yourself from this is self-love. So it's really strong. It's coming through because, you know, we're not pushing against anything, or we're not creating more of the same, or we're not lowering down a level. We're staying at our level, wherever we want to be, and we're giving love to ourselves. And it's kind of like all that energy from other people, it can't go into that. It can't penetrate, it can't come into that space. So just feeling, if you see yourself like empty inside, this is just a visualization, but if you see yourself empty and you're filling your body from your feet all the way up, your legs, all the way up your body, your head, with self-love, however you see that, and then just expanding it out in all directions to however close or however far you want to do, and just always kind of being in this space of self-love. Nothing can touch you, and it feels so much better with the energy now. Okay. You don't have, the truth that your higher self wants you to know is that you don't have to be affected by others' energies. You know, that's their stuff, and you do you. Like, yeah. You don't have to be affected by that. Cool. I hope that has helped you, Shan. Yeah, perfect. It feels good. And I'm just checking in with that energy from before, and it's like, you know, if you stay in that self-love, then it kind of just pushes that stuff away so it doesn't affect you. Thank you, Shan. Perfect. Okay, so, okay. Hi, Anita. Thank you for joining. So your question is, I have a dementia couple that I'm working with at the moment. So they both want to die in a negative. Can I protect positive energy? So is that like, how can I give them positive energy? Let me just have a look at this, Anita. Yeah, let me just see. The first thing that's coming through for you, Anita, is about your beingness, how you are around them. I'm actually seeing you being in joy, like being in, yeah, what makes you happy, because it's like, yeah, that's where your higher self wants you to focus, like on yourself. If you can, find things that bring you joy and make you happy. And yeah, it really feels like with this couple, like some people want to think and feel certain ways, and it's like, it's kind of like their choice. So what I'm really feeling is like, the best thing you can do is to have joy, and focus on your own heart and being happy. In terms of like giving them positive energy, that's the best way. And sometimes it's just good to honor and respect people wherever they're at. And like, I'm being drawn to, they want to die and they're negative. So let me just have, I might go silent for a few seconds or moments. Just give me some time to really tune into them. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm really being shown that it's their path. It's like your higher self saying, just focus on you being happy. But it feels like that there's stuff from their past that they have to well, they don't have to let go of, but it's their choice, at a subconscious level, that they don't like want to see or something. But if they can let go of that stuff, they can let in light, they can let in, if you say positive energy. But it really feels like where they're at is part of their growth, process and their journey. And it's like they have, and really being shown that they have free will and the choice of what they're experiencing. It's like the dementia, the negative, wanting to die. It's like their soul, they are giving it to themselves to wake up, to, like, it's their opportunity to see what's happening, to let this past stuff go, and to let in light. So sometimes it's like we can see people go experiencing things, whether they're struggling or whatever it is, and naturally we want to help. Like you can see this, like when people talk about a caterpillar, right, in a cocoon, and it's becoming a butterfly, and as it comes out and it's starting to find its wings and fly, sometimes, or people may want to help that process, but it's all part of the process in it finding its wings and flying, being that butterfly, transforming. And that's what's coming through about this couple. It's all part of their process of awakening and seeing the light. And so it feels like it's heavy. It feels like it's like a cocoon, or it feels like it's heavy. But for them, at a soul level, what their souls are showing me is that we want this because we need to break through. Like, it's deeper, but we're going to make the decision to find the light. And you can really inspire them with your joy. But really, it's about them, finding their light. I hope that has helped, Anita, how that came through. It's like it's so perfect. It's like nothing is, it appears to us to be positive and negative, but their souls are like really clear and strong, saying, no, this is part of our process. Like it's helping us with our strength, and we're learning all these lessons, and this is our awakening now. This is our ascension, So the best way is to inspire them with your joy. Cool. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for that question, Anita. You're so welcome, Shan. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for asking these questions, because it's really a mutual as well and a group process. And it's so lovely to be in these energies, and, and we're all like learning and sharing and helping each other. So thank you, everyone. And you're so welcome. Perfect. I'll give a few moments as well if anyone has any questions. I'm checking the chat as well, but if nobody has any questions, we can kind of start to wrap it up. It has been kind of short, but if nobody has any questions, yeah, exactly, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, exactly, with like the gathering and the group energy, and like as we ask a question, the answers and insights can they're obviously going to that person, but it can really benefit everyone else, and we can draw from that as well. Definitely. Thank you for sharing that, Priscilla. Yeah, I agree. Cool. Perfect. Cool. Well, thank you, everyone, and thank you for joining. If nobody has any questions, I think this will be a short one today then. We can start to close and wrap this up. If you would like to experience this as well for yourself, there will be a link at the end. If you'd like your own personal session, a short session, free, and where you can ask a question or get a block cleared, that will be up there. Thank you. Yep, there it is. You can book a short session in there, and look at any area of your life or anything you'd like help with. And thank you, everyone, for your time. And please also don't forget to like and subscribe to the Wellness Lifestyle Conference YouTube channel. so you can stay up to date and receive all this goodness from them. And yeah, I just want to say thank you to the Wellness Lifestyle channel. They're amazing. So thank you so much. And thank you all. And Janie, you're so welcome. Perfect. You're welcome. Okay. Well, thank you, everyone. I think, yeah, I'll let you go wherever you are. Have a lovely evening or have a beautiful day. And yeah, I'm sending lots of love. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching the replay. Bye. Bye-bye.